Oh, I did it, Mo. I found the nipple. What a line that we get to hear in this game. Story text from this game, and that's the great translation we get. We should probably put this in.
Oh, are we streaming?
Yes!
Oh!
I pushed the button, you weirdo!
Well, because like 2 seconds ago you were like, we're not streaming.
Yeah, and then I pushed the button.
That's not how that works! Oh my god.
You thought I just started like screaming about nipples for fun, Mo? You thought that was...
Yes, because you stream about other dumb shit through the day. Why is that any different?
I mean... There's a reason no one at work talks to me. Nipples!
Oh, womp womp.
At work. Oh, that was sad. And a partially relatable moment. How was your day today, Mo? What did you do today?
I cleaned up a little bit. Went to the doctor.
Okay. Alright.
I went to go work out, and then I ran 2 miles.
Look at you being healthy.
No.
I'm gonna pretend to be healthy and drink this water, but really, I mean, before this, I had Indian food for lunch and I ate too much. I'm like, I'm a terrible person.
I do need to go to the dentist because I have a little gap in my front 2 teeth, and it's slowly getting bigger, and I'm like, no, I gotta get that checked out.
Yeah. We'll just put some glue in between. That'll be fine.
Yeah, that's exactly
That's
exactly how that works.
You had a sad dream. You were banned from the chat for spoiling. You must really love this
Aww.
chat. You're getting nightmares about our stream. Oh no. That's a bad thing.
I think you chose the wrong file.
Hmm?
So I think you chose the wrong file.
What do you mean? I think I chose the correct file.
No, 1 down.
Thanks. Alright. We're trial time.
Oh, before we start, predictions.
We already did this.
No, we didn't.
Well, we did this with each other.
With each other. We didn't do it on stream.
Yeah. Alright, on the count of 3, we're both gonna say who we think did it, alright?
Wait. I gotta remember his name is.
I mean, you don't have to think of his name. I mean, I'm not gonna say his name. I'm just gonna say something that describes him.
Okay. Shit, what was his name?
3, 2, 1. The whiny
mechanic.
bitch!
Yeah.
The whiny bitch mechanic!
So, so I have a theory. I was telling Jay this. I think that the layout of the towers, they have it incorrect. I think the elevator in the middle. I think the elevator is the middle, and that's what spins around. And the tower they're going to, they're walking across. When they want to go to the other side, the entire thing turns.
Like, Mo, I'm just gonna open up Paint and ask you to draw them a map or some shit.
Oh my god.
No, actually, not really, but no, it's like...
Well, then don't open it in the first place.
Well, I'm opening because we have screenshots we need to get. You know me.
Yeah, I think, it's...
I think the Dr. Pepper soda can did it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I really do, because his last name is Soda.
Oh, that's right.
Aha!
Kazuichi. I was thinking of...
Who cares?
I was thinking of Fuyuhiko.
Who cares about his real name? He's just a whiny soda can.
But yeah, I think the layout of their layout is wrong, and the elevator is actually the center, and it turns. That's how that works. And I think Kazuichi did it because he was there with Nekomaru when they found out that Nekomaru had a clock inside of him, and Nekomaru was very specific in saying that his clock went off at a certain time. And Kazuichi swapped the clock from the lobby with the clock that was inside Nekomaru, which is why it was going off. Why he did that, I don't know the why.
Because he hates funhouses, and he's apparently a bitch about Russian roulette and only put 1 bullet in there or something. What a bitch. Well, I don't know. That's who our prediction is. So. No, nothing has disappeared. I just constantly mislabel my parts.
Oh my
So I fixed them, and when I put them on YouTube, they are correct. But right now, yeah, they might be fucked up. I think this should be part 12 right now. Except it shows part 10 on Twitter when I posted. I don't care.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
No.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
So that's where you stop?
No context. Just that.
Don't do
I'm
that.
here
Chat gets
today
triggered because
Coach
we skipped
Nekomaru
shit.
risked his
and then you're
life.
like, why didn't my shot
protect
work?
me.
Oh, because you skipped the tutorial.
Where's the... I mean, where's the fucking...
It's in...
the text...
It's in the options.
Oh. Options...
System, I mean.
Transcript. Alright, let's see. If you begin to say... Yeah, we already know that part. You guys are starving by now. Let's get revved up and raring to go. Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu. That's all we missed.
Okay, alright.
He insinuated we were going to eat Monami. Which, if that gets rid of her, why not?
Don't get rid of
me.
Stop.
My bloodstream is nicotine at this point.
Oh,
You'll get
God.
cancer just eating me.
Stop.
I'm gonna be the
Hi,
one who avenges
everyone,
him.
by the way.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is.
You sure will.
I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
You sure are.
Yeah.
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
I hate the
Hey,
fucking vibrating
why don't we
ass
try
faces.
going over the incident?
Why?
It's just annoying.
What's wrong with my face?
God.
Is there something about this that's
Hope you
distracting?
get a headache.
We weren't able to leave
No.
Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
Why couldn't we leave Strawberry House? I wanted to go to Apple House or Orange House.
Great house. Try again.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there.
Mm-hmm.
Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Yes.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
What a fucker.
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
But I do spread them every once in a while. Not for you.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
No, she's not.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
Also, it's Mekamaru, you plebeians.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Oh, they're door butt.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it
Ah,
must be one of you Strawberry House dudes.
it's one of you dudes. Because no girl would ever do that.
One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously.
Who's lovering? Wait.
We don't have the luxury
Okay,
of
fine, we'll
discussing
skip that one.
irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Wait, it's
Then let's
notwithstanding
start
all
with
one
something
word?
even Miss Sonia can
Yes.
understand.
Oh, I
The
didn't know
weapon.
that.
No, well, now you learned. Today you learned another thing from your video game.
What was the first one?
About the last lecture we did about
Oh, yeah.
Me Too movement
Yeah, yeah.
crap. Then I was drunk and just rambling on about it. Word diarrhea coming out of my fucking mouth.
Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
No, it's not.
Huh?
Why is it fucking...
Why is he really
Why
up-
is he really up close?
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You could...
Oh, oops.
Nice job.
I'm moving my view. It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably... let's see, everything that could be a weapon. The wire, the oil, the foil, tipped over pillar.
Tipped over pillar.
Well, it's either that or the hammer.
But there was no oil on the hammer.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer.
No, he didn't. It's new.
And beat the crap out of him.
Fuck you.
No, that's wrong.
Fuck you, asshole. First try.
No,
And
I
avoided
can't
the
accept
pink
that
letters.
hammer was the murder weapon.
Why
Surprising.
not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right?
Right.
If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Whoa! That's an interesting... Wait for it. Wait for it.
Baby
Oh, I thought he was
gangster?
gonna be angry.
Me?
Where's the anger? No anger? Fine.
Just so y'all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Okay, this is immediately makes you look guilty.
Yeah.
I thought, maybe you guys
Boss
mistook
baby.
the hammer for the weapon or something.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real
Ugh.
weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle?
Oh my god.
If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon,
Not
right?
necessarily. The chain around the door, Nekomaru's body, the broken pillar.
Yeah.
I see!
Creepy finger makes a point.
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar.
Drink every time they say the word pillar now.
No.
Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
You were there! You tried to move
Yeah.
it with me! Don't you remember? You goddamn remember this? It's no use. I don't my teeth are gigantic!
Oh my god.
Like, comically big!
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Nekomaru?
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
Did he just fall on him and it was a suicide?
You mean
this is-
Nekomaru
Hey,
killed
yeah.
himself?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
I have a theory. New theory!
It's fucking suicide again.
No, it wouldn't have been. I think they're gonna make it look like he tried to do it though.
Well, I guess you're right.
I think he did pick up the pillar.
But
And
why?
when he- Well, I don't know, but when he had the pillar in his hands, what if someone pushed the sleep button on his neck while he has
Oh,
the pillar in his
put him
hand, and
to
then it
sleep.
just crushes him?
Oh, that's a good point.
What if that happened?
What the heck?
I didn't. Oh, apparently Mikan's death thing is a medical cross.
Yeah, they were saying
I didn't,
that.
I didn't
can't
see it.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Holy shit.
Sorry if bother. Why are you sorry for
Why-
giving us money?
Yeah. Don't.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay! Lunch tomorrow.
Hey, Teo.
Hi, Teo. Buddy. I'm not reading this in his voice.
That's fine. Wait, test.
Test what?
Well, the game audio is a little loud compared to our audio.
Well, I can always change it later.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
I can fix it. We are the dominant audio. Fuck you, game.
Yay.
There may be a
Okay.
way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
Like you. God damn it.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right. It's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all.
Go, Sonia. Blade.
Sonia, here I go!
Where are you?
Aww.
Here I go.
That's so adorable.
Time for my special move.
Oh, it's adorable.
I gotta probably agree with her on stuff. The wire, the goodnight button, the tipped over pillar, the broken doorknob. What are we gonna do? Maybe the goodnight
Probably the
button?
good night, but I think you're right.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
I don't know.
Even I could probably tip it over.
What?
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl. I'm getting hella excited.
I don't know. The killer murder by tipping it over, is that really it?
No.
We have
There's no need
well,
to-
we're obviously thinking that's not it. Wire is one.
Wire's one.
The tip of that wire was also tied into a loop. I don't know. The goodnight button on the back of Makamaro's with all of its functions is forced to enter sleep mode. One of the pillars on the side of the door was tipped over. The damaged area of the pillar was also stained. It was so heavy that even two people couldn't budge it. No, if it was too heavy, that might be the one tipped over pillar on when he says weight. If two people couldn't even budge it. What else was there?
If the pillar was not lifted,
The chain and the broken door.
beating him with it is beyond a dream.
I'm gonna try for the weight on this
What
one.
about tipping the pillar
wait,
over?
No, pillar fragments is one
They
of your
aimed
bullets.
right for his head and bullseye.
Remember how they were under his body?
Even
yeah,
I
yeah,
could
yeah,
probably
yeah,
tip
yeah.
it over.
You're right.
Considering the pillar's weight,
It's not the weight.
it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl.
Woohoo!
I'm getting hella
So he fell up on.
excited.
The pillar had already fallen. But after or before?
No, after he was dead, because there was none under.
No, the pillar fell before he was dead because there's fragments under his body. He had to fall on top of the fragments.
Go to that really quick.
There's no need to.
It's exactly as I. No.
Oh no.
Nothing's gonna happen. The pillar fragments. Underneath Nekomaru's body.
Okay, you're right.
Of course I am. I'm always right.
Shut up.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Yay.
I mean,
That's wrong.
meh.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Hey, don't talk shit about Johnny Five, Teo.
Fragments?
Fuck you. You leave Johnny Five alone.
Whoa.
The
Someone
pillar
hit a
fragments were
soft
scattered
spot.
beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
Yep.
I briefly considered that too. But it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
Aww.
Why is she? Here I go! Oh, I fucked it up!
Didn't tip it
Oh
over. Then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
no! I actually don't know. Yeah.
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru
Ooh, that
was killed
perspective
by
is
that
weird.
pillar.
Yeah. a
Why
little
are you
bit.
so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
Oh. Based it
A
on
feeling,
feelings,
huh?
huh?
That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we? There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You figure it out.
You guys, same as usual.
There's her
Yeah.
cross.
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh. What did you say? Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Fuck.
Why is he such a dick all of a sudden?
Yeah, I don't know. You never really got around to explaining that. It's just like, suddenly, he's a dick. He's like, oh, please kill me. Please kill me. Now he's like, I don't want to fucking die. It's like he's an almost entirely different person.
Hey, Nagito. What the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
Oil, maybe?
The hammer?
A specific
No,
item?
The hammer was new. It wasn't used in any way.
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
It's poison. It's Leon throwing a baseball at the pillar. That's the ultimate weapon.
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, the ultimate weapon, I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon.
What the
Since you wield your 4 dark devas of
Is
destruction.
he gonna blush? Is he gonna
Why is
blush?
Sonya all up on Gundam's dick? Yes!
I see.
So adorable!
But I'm not liking this.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
We don't need to solve the secret.
I already know the secret.
You need to tell me.
You got
Tell
the
me.
layout
Secret of the
wrong.
funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Wow.
You're all the ultimate, except Hajime. He sucks even more.
Incredibly
Except
rude.
for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
Sonya's in her failure pose. Every time she does her pose, it's about, like, Sonya's about to be wrong about something.
Aww.
But actually, she's probably right.
Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, that's wrong. The elevator's in
It
the
is
center.
undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
That's a weird way to, okay.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Faux show. I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
I'm just gonna print screen that for fun. Just cause
Faux show.
she is just
She's
busting out slang language this whole case.
I
right
like
now.
her.
All this trial, she's busting out slang language.
She's doing her best.
Yeah, sure she is.
Wow.
She sure is, Mo.
Oh,
She
look at
sure
Dex's
is.
face right there.
Faux show. I'll fix the thing later. We'll do a new one. Yay. My bad. The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. The compass? I think it's the
I think it's the compass.
Strange feeling in tower.
What? What kind of truth bullet is that?
Hold on.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower
The
are actually...
Fuyuhiko's account. Regardless of whether you enter the tower from Grape Hall or Strawberry Hall, the placement of Nekomaru's body. Oh, that's
the one.
Yeah, that's probably it. Though let's look at Kazuichi's account. Oh, well, isn't... It might be him too, but...
You don't have his truth bullet.
I thought we did. Oh,
No, yeah,
Fuji.
Fuyuhiko's account.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna guess it's the strange feeling in Tower. Truth bullet.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
No.
Is that really it?
I can't get both of them.
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors.
The walls are different colors.
And the designs on the floor are also different.
Yeah.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
What? The floors are different and the walls are different colors. Let's go back to the truth bullets real quick.
Oh. Okay. I forgot what that truth bullet was. Because it's ambiguously a name.
Color. Just because they're different colors doesn't mean anything.
No, but his body's in the wrong position. That's what that strange feeling
Right.
is.
Did they mention that though? At all?
Yeah, it was explicit.
Let's see it.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
No!
No, that's wrong.
No! Get the fuck out of here,
Both of
Sonia.
those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Ooh!
Oddly specific.
England destroyed Japan? When?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
Shut up.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
No! Tell us!
If
You
the floor
fuck.
didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down.
Wow.
What's with her hand? It's just going.
It's better than your creepy finger.
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
No.
Sonia.
No,
No.
girl, no.
Shut up.
While we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower,
Yeah.
I know, it was me. I did it. I also moved the pillar.
but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried
Okay,
to
the
move the body
pillar
inside the
needs
tower.
to be a fucking evidence.
Then
thing, though.
Monokuma did it.
No.
While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
No.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it.
No.
Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
Shut up.
Damn it. Is this the sword one?
Yes. Just tell her she's stupid. Like, it should be like, bitch dumb.
Tipped over pillar.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the
Look at
body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
Nope.
Crap!
Am I going back?
Right to the point with right to
It
the
seems you
advanced
have
point.
forgotten. Monokuma is
Shane.
surprisingly strong, wielding the power
that's
of the
right.
pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene. He could have moved it all, easy as pie.
Oh no, the chain?
Yeah, because the door.
Okay.
It seems you
The
have
first
forgotten.
one and the second one, I don't know.
Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic, the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
No.
No, not that. Alright, what are your swords?
Barely got it?
Crap!
Barely got what?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
Not chain at all.
Alternate your
It
cuts
seems
also.
you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
I did that one already. My bad.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the pillar, the body.
Crap! No! Stop! I pushed the wrong buttons
Oh my
again.
god.
No, I'm fucking terrible. Hey, this is Heat Me Con section all over again.
Do you have any proof?
So we get Robo Bear and what? Roll and move everything. I don't think.
It seems you have forgotten.
Oh, the oil on the
Monokuma
floor.
is surprisingly strong.
On the second
Wielding
one?
the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
No, not.
Well, yeah, snap.
No, on everything.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at.
Finally!
There we go.
Through those words.
Did you have forgotten? Did you forgotten?
Moving the body and pillar is
Are you
possible.
gonna?
But it would have been impossible to move the oil on the
It
floor.
seems we have forgotten. Why you doing that? I'm grasping carrots.
Perfect.
Huh?
Oh, whoops, Mel's not here. Oh no, I advanced the story. I pushed one button, it's fine. Sonya's just vibrating like the vibrations of 1,000 vibrators.
Wow.
Don't worry about it. Give me a carrot, damn it. Girl, look at that carrot. The carrot is so fucking cold, I'm getting like teeth chills. Can she stop now?
No.
Will you let her stop vibrating?
Yes.
When the position of Nekomaru's body in the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
I said teeth. I said teeth chills. Not heat chills.
Then it's impossible to think it was.
Anyways, we're also safe in the game.
It seems you had forgotten.
Alright.
I am terribly sorry.
Sonya's been
cannot
fucking
believe I got
failing
so
left and
fired
right
up.
already this entire time.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
Awesome to watch failure in action.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
They are.
I mean, they're buildings in Lord of the Rings.
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Same room.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
What did I? Forgort. I spelled it Forgorten. Oops. Let me fix that.
Wow. That's for Gordon.
I gotta change up everything now. I put the R in the wrong place. I'm sorry.
It seems you have for Gorton.
No, I changed it. It's changed now. My shame is hidden forever. No one here can say anything.
No idea, huh?
Ugh. Ask Narito Dorito.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Monomi's like, don't tell them!
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
One of my chemistry teachers used to say determine as determine.
That's a weird way to put it.
Yeah.
Say it right. No weirdo.
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
The life-threatening game.
Monokuma Tai Chi.
Fuck that.
I see.
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you.
Am I right? Am I right? I think I'm right.
At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
Took a picture?
Yep.
He grins creepily as he receives a small digital camera.
See? This is it.
Ooh, it's the evidence that we didn't know anything about.
And am I right?
Oh, let's see if you're right.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room.
Okay, so that would be the Strawberry Tower, supposedly, right there in the hallway.
But don't you think it's weird?
Where's the other house?
If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Damn trees did it, apparently.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
What?
Shut up, I hate you.
What doesn't make sense in this picture? Spot selection!
The trees.
I was gonna say the building, like a building. Here! And I'm right, apparently. Must be a really
The structure
big
of the
area.
funhouse is what we thought it was. Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle, which means if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it.
I don't think you're correct, actually, if that's the picture they're giving us. I think it has to do with the elevator.
But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
I see. And is that it?
I mean, what if it's just vertical? Elevator itself, when it spins 180 degrees, but it's going up and spinning? Like, what if that giant red brick thing is 2 levels on the inside? I don't know.
Maybe.
And it's like an elevator floor going up and down. More? I just pointed. Like, what if like there's 2 floors within this thing?
Oh, I see what
There's
you're
2 hallways, and the floor and the elevator's just going up and down. I don't know. The trees? Pretty suspicious tree. Apparently that's suspicious.
Why are the trees suspicious?
I don't know. Apparently they
You
are.
said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Oh yeah, we're like way high up.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then this is definitely strange.
Oh, I didn't know. Say
This photo doesn't
Hiyoko
look
has a
like
little
it was
ribbon
taken
tied
from the
around her
first floor.
grave.
The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
Aw.
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily
I never
solve a
noticed the
simple
ribbon on
mystery like
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Why did I? Was that never there before? Or?
I just don't think we
No,
know.
they have-
Oh no, they all have them.
Wait, why did?
Wait, some of them don't.
I swear this is the first time I've seen those. Why do they suddenly have them?
Oh,
The ribbons that are on their grave. Those were not there before.
I think you're right. I don't think those were there
What
before.
the fuck? Why are they? Huh, weird.
It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too. Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
Is he talking about the ribbons that showed up out of nowhere? The other clue?
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
We're doing the logic dive.
Oh god, I don't know at all what I'm supposed to say.
No. Let's wait for the question.
Oh, that's right. I thought it was the other one.
How did you?
Hajime couldn't even like grab on and try to
Wow.
grab onto the fucking thing. I was trying to be cute. I was trying to be cheeky.
Yeah, you turned up looking ugly as fuck.
I look great with my giant. What the fuck? Hey, game, that's not cool. Making me do this shit. Both exist.
Yes. What kind of question is that?
That's an easy one. That's an easy question, is what it is. Oh, you little shit. Okay. Oh, fuck.
I was gonna be mad if you jump over that boost.
Oh, are Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or two different buildings? I think
They're the same building.
Same building. This is gonna hurt. I hate this. I hate this game now. This game used to be fun. It's no fun anymore. I mean the snowboarding aspect game of it.
Wait. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
How are Strawberry House and Grape House positioned with each other vertically?
Vertically.
That's what I think. That's what I said. Aha!
It's all coming together.
So the floors are intertwined with each other.
Maybe.
Got
Oh.
I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go?
Why is he... This question's just kind of ridiculous anyway.
There was only one possibility.
Where did
It was
Grape
in a
House
position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Wait.
The floor.
The floor
below.
Oh, wait. Nagito came in to
The
Grape House.
No, it's the red. He came in the Strawberry House in the dead room. That's where he was, in the first floor. And we're high up. Floors above?
I see!
Okay, good guess, me. Yay.
On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap. I suspected that the two houses were connected vertically.
Why is she doing this?
But
Out of
what about
nowhere.
the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct
Wait.
buildings.
Mm-hmm. There's no waiting. We accept Chiaki, what she says is fact, and we move on. There is no waiting on Chiaki.
In
Her
order to
logic is
conceal
flawless.
the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd!
Oh. Why do I feel violated?
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Monomi's really not having it over there.
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Terrible of him.
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of
the
Grape House.
tower moves up and down.
The floor.
Yeah, the floor moves up and down.
Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
An elevator.
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
Oh, definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
I'm about to contradict the fuck out of him.
Kick him right in the dick. With facts. Strange feeling in tower, my guess.
We already used that one before.
We can still use it again.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Okay.
Hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Oh my god, you're so fucking stupid.
You mean a
dummy's
fake
tasty?
body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be
His body discovered and taken us inside the funhouse. I don't. Doesn't say anything about like separate bodies or anything.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
Oh my god, she's got such a little
No
crush on
fair!
him.
You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Huh? A dummy of Nekomaru's body exists. Does that really mean they can put it in advance? But is something like that even possible? Okay, we have to prove,
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
we have to prove this is the actual only one Nekomaru. Maybe the broken doorknob.
You may have to take someone else's,
Oh yeah, that's right.
because none of those bullets match what they
Right.
what they're saying.
Ah.
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
Dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Can I shoot Kazuki with
Nekomaru
it?
died with a mechanical body.
What did you do that for?
There's only 2 yellow phrases in this entire thing.
Oh.
I'm gonna solve this.
And hurry up!
One of the bodies in one of the was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair!
So which one?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
I mean, I'm just gonna do... This is really easy to
I'm
just
gonna solve this
do
mystery in a...
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the was actually a dummy!
Nope, it's not
No,
that.
not that.
Okay, so dummy,
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
wire, goodnight button.
And
trigger,
hurry up,
pillar,
dumbass!
chain. Again, wire, left. His body and left leg were tied with a metal wire.
Why are we even... It's so stupid.
The button on the back of Nekomaru's, when this button is pressed, all its mode. Dummy wouldn't have blood on it? Because it was at the end of the tower from the Strawberry Hall. And the broken doorknob. The screws at the base are pulled out and there are some scratch marks on the doorknob itself. One of the doorknobs from the back Strawberry House's missing. The doorknob with the contact of that door. Strawberry House's doorknob was originally fucked up. Maybe the fucking
One of the
doorknob?
bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake body?
I don't know.
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Nope, not it.
Alright.
I don't know.
Hold on.
I don't know. Ah. Okay.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
A dummy.
And hurry up, dumbass!
One
Wanna
of the
come with
bodies
file
in one
4?
of the towers was actually a dummy!
Nope. Well, time to brute force it.
I'm gonna solve this.
And hurry up!
One of the bodies was actually a.
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Nope, it's not that one.
Wait, that you can't... You're not
I'm gonna
contradicting
solve
that
this
one.
mystery in a flash!
And hurry up,
Oh, it's a strange
dumbass!
feeling in the tower. I didn't realize that was a truth bullet. My bad. Look exactly the same. It might be this one.
Was actually a dummy!
Yeah!
No, that's wrong!
Finally! I don't know how you're gonna actually argue it, but...
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Why wasn't that a truth
Why was
bullet?
that a truth bullet?
Why?
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said...
Uh-huh.
Right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
She's like, you did it, you fucker.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke.
She is not amused.
You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer.
Bullshit.
I don't
If he
believe you.
was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That
What
is
if Kazuichi's
disappointing.
just... What? What? She hates him. Wow. Also, that doesn't... He might just be really stupid.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
I hate you,
You can't
Akane.
think of a device like that? A device that moves?
Why did you all suddenly become so stupid?
Wow. They're becoming hella sassy.
The title of this file is called just That's All I Need.
Can we change or exclamation Chalky now? What is Chalky's? Yeah, let's make it.
No, I'm not changing her thing. I don't know I forget what the thing
I
is.
think hers is the Konami code.
No.
Fine.
A device like that.
Oh my god.
That transports different things to different floors in the same building? Is it stairs?
I feel like I've seen. Are you serious? Are we really gonna have a logic dive on what an elevator is? Oh no, it's a Hangman Gambit about an elevator. Great, excellent.
Elevator, yeah, it fits.
Oh my fucking
It
god.
works.
Oh, I was confused about what letter that was.
I want this.
Yeah, Leon's ghost.
Leon's ghost again? I don't need one of these. Yeah. Elevator. What? No. Hey. Give me that tea. Don't give me that tea.
Don't see that.
I worked out. Oh, O's. I mean, I need O's. Whatever. Get out of here. Little scamp. No!
Why is this a game?
Where's the
Why
R's?
is this a mini game?
I at least figured out now. You are all grounded. You are all
grounded.
You're all given attention. I hate all of you.
Must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
How? What? I cannot fathom or wrap my head around this.
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower itself.
God. I'm gonna strangle
The
somebody.
inside of the tower
You're
is
the
one
closest, I
big
guess I'll strangle
elevator.
you.
Yay.
No yay there.
Which means
Unless
the
you're
tower
gonna-
was designed
when I
so
do
that
it.
the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see.
They're quoting
We
that
were
YouTube
basically
video.
waiting for the
know.
room to arrive, just like an elevator.
The elevator is the killer.
Please hold
I
on.
figured it
If the
out.
inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator,
Sonia, don't do something stupid again.
then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
It's to fool you.
Yeah.
And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
Well, Sonia, it's because you're stupid.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Oh my god.
What?
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
Oh my god.
All these people are Amish.
Oh my god.
They don't understand how technology works.
Oh my god. You guys are fucking stupid.
There are too many strange things.
No,
Was
there's
that tower
not.
really an elevator?
Yes!
Have Japanese people never seen an elevator in their lives?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
I don't know. What?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
Huh? Things that didn't change. Everything?
The pillars.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all like my dick. Huge.
They're all huge! They're all on the floor?
I see!
Yeah?
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And? Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer.
Just tell
us!
I mean, we know what the answer is, but just say
The
it.
reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
There's no ceiling, only the floor
Only
moves.
the floor moves.
I see! So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Only the floor moved.
Really, the floor? Did it move?
In the
Which
elevator.
means the whole room wasn't an elevator. Only the floor was.
There was a murder? When? Wait, what?
That's why we saw different doors in each tower.
Different doors?
Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had
Oh,
a
they used the
strawberry
hammer
design.
to knock off the handle on the door.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I don't
And
know
on the
why
fourth
I just
floor,
put those
which
two
was
together
Strawberry Tower,
randomly.
a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
So these doors would maybe be the exit, or they would either be...
No, I think they're faux doors.
Either that, or you open up and just like, there's nothing, like the outside, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna fall out.
No, I don't think they open it at all.
Then
I think they're just fake.
where do the different floors lead?
Look at the picture.
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Yep.
Just for show. Why was something like that necessary?
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, Monami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Can't believe you have such a twisted personality, Monami, the person who built this funhouse.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Ooh. What?
What?
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless joke.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right? The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse.
What?
The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's...
Gundam, please proceed.
I missed. Oh, now I gotta see what he said. Anything that causes him to cry. You just said what a pain, please. Okay, whatever. You didn't really say anything anyways.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
It goes up and down?
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator.
We're gonna use a compass to do this.
Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
I'm saving it. Okay, Gundam, you're a little slow.
What does this
Still
mean?
love you, kind of. Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna go through this over again?
Yep,
Okay.
because they assume we forgot about the one clue that explains this, and I'm just like, yeah, that makes sense. Also, what does this mean? Can I break through the contradiction? I hope so. Gundam, here. Where is the thing I want? Where's the one? Oh, it's
Fuyuhiko's account?
No, it's not Fuyuhiko.
The two houses are connected vertically.
Kazuichi's account.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I present to Gundam, I present to you a picture of this broken man who has told us about a compass needle that spins 180 degrees while you're inside the elevator.
The elevator should move.
Yes.
Vertically, not horizontally.
It does move vertically.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Get it?
Which means your reasoning.
It's clearly contradictory.
No luck for you.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
What is with your face?
Ugh. No wonder why Sonya hates you.
If the two houses are connected
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
What? Okay.
Damn it!
That bullet doesn't contradict that statement.
If the two houses are connected vertically.
Right.
The elevator should move.
What
Vertically,
other
not horizontally.
bullets do you have?
Nagito's sudden appearance. The contact elevator should have been broken.
That
No. The contact elevator itself is a clue. Was broken and no longer worked. Apparently broken at the Grape House side, so the last person who would have arrived at Grape House. I don't know.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
It is true.
Which means your reasoning.
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
Fuck.
I think it's the first one.
Okay, I'll try
If the two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Oh.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both
I
if the
missed it,
contact
I'm
the
sorry.
towers are in
Which means your
It's clearly
What's with this iron curtain of
Oh, your
teamwork?
face. Let's not do this again. I don't want to look at his face.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
Okay.
There we go.
No, that's
My
wrong.
bad.
Wait, there's no sound effect.
Who cares?
I do.
The game's breaking. I don't
The
know.
elevator wasn't just... Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Ah, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
This is what 180
it was probably
degrees will look
following
like.
the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side,
Oh.
Oh, I never thought about that.
which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible?
Yeah.
It's like something from an amusement park.
Someone.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
Making an elevator that does that. How could you? That's against so many building codes.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
It was the elevator.
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
Is it the gun?
What is the octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to
God
explain
damn it.
that now. As long as you know what an octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
What an octagon means? Well, I went to normal school.
It's a four-sided.
If I recall,
You're not
an
that
octagon
dumb.
is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
Wow.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
The MMA.
Yeah.
USC. No. Where's an 8-sided shape go? I don't know. So that's a 6-sided, that's a 4-sided. Underneath? Nope.
Crap!
I pointed at the floor! Fuck!
This is like, eh.
This takes some creative thinking, apparently.
Wait, so, eh.
Well, I was like,
Oh, you're.
where would the octagon be? Well, it's off Strawberry House, right? So.
Uh. 6.
Nope, not there. Where the fuck am I supposed to... Up here? No. No.
Wait, no.
I'm
Can you rotate the camera at all?
Nope. No, this is it. This is all you get. I'm stupid, and I don't know where octagons go. The tower? Nope. Well, we got like 1 or 2 more tries.
Where's the final debt room? It's in the Strawberry House.
Yeah.
Right?
I know where it is. It's off the Strawberry House, but I pointed like behind it. Ugh. It connects to it. I don't know.
Here!
Last possible chance.
What?
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Sure.
What?
I know I'm stupid, but motherfucker.
Why is that place the Octagon?
Yeah, why is that
You
the
know how
octagon?
the four-sided strawberry house is on top of the six-sided grape house?
Right.
If you cut a four-sided shape out of a six-sided one, you get 8 edges.
My God.
It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's.
That's basically the gist of it.
Fucking.
The true
Well, then show it
identity
from the
of
top. Don't
Octagon
show it
is
from
that
the
secret
side.
room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Learned?
Apparently that's not where I was supposed to click, but it still gave it to me for some reason.
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse, which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru. Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
Okay.
The funhouse itself is the weapon. So they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime.
Let's click on the large part of the right side of the structure because that's the biggest part of the octagon.
I don't know.
It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
What does this mean?
Halftime.
Okay, we're gonna beat this fucking trial today at this rate.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Hiya!
Hiya! I thought of a new bad word to call Monami. I can't tell. I won't be pleased by this. Then let me say it right away. I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'm getting hurt by a mere word. Monami is a serious fatly. That's much more straightforward than I expected. Stu Fatly? Tis ticks, that's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all three of those would be... Ta-da, Stu Fatly! There's a fat hidden in there!
Okay, everyone, all together now! Monami is a...
I want to wait for Mo to get back so he can hear the word Stu Fatly. I'm just gonna wait for him to come back. Anyways, hi chat. Hi guys. I'm sorry for being so stupid, but whatever. We're making do. Oh, is it gonna cut it off? Aw, sorry guys. Darn it! I didn't know that did that. Well, now I'm really stupid again. I'm gonna call Mo Stu Fatly to make me feel better about myself. Oh, stop it! Stop going forward! Now I'm pausing the game. Till Mo gets back. Where the hell did he go? Mo! Where you go? Hurry up! Looking for reasons to sleep alone. I mean, maybe. Hey Mo, guess what?
What?
You're Stu Fatly.
The fuck does that mean?
No, you're not. He had this whole thing of Monica Mathuri. He's like, I'm gonna call Monami Stu Fatly. And he's like, what does that mean? It's the combination of the words stupid, fat, and ugly, all into one word.
Wow!
I was just like, oh no!
I'm gonna start calling people that now. Why are you so
Fatly.
Why are you so fatly?
Oh, that's terrible.
It's the best.
Whoever made that up is a genius. Resume.
Hello.
No.
I hope your day is well.
Shut up, Fatly.
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up. Ugh, my heart's thumping like crazy.
Jay is a serious Fatly. Thank you, King Kieran. Is that Monami's new thing? Can we just change that to Monami's? Where's my pack of Stigs? We'll just change that. Oh my god. There we go, Monami. I've changed it for the best.
I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw!
There you go. You're doing it.
Ah, but be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
Okay.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
What? Why did you change?
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekumaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
He's just changing his mind about being the guy who wants to get killed for them.
Retract?
God damn it, Akane! She doesn't know the meaning of the word retract.
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
Okay.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Akane! You were drooling waterfalls?
I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Yes.
We have no health.
I know. Falling. Crushed by the elevator. I actually kind of thought of that. A dead battery. No.
It's dead battery.
Falling? How would he have...
I see!
Falling. Yeah, makes sense with the injuries.
That's
Gonna
it.
work my way back up
I think he
from
might
next
have
to
died
no
from
health.
falling.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected,
Leon was the floor the whole time.
then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off?
That, I don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect.
Ouch.
You should burn in the flames of hell.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
It's the food. You're hungry. Where'd the killer shove Nekomaru from? Oh. Okay. Good night button, Yakai.
When the elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this?
Hmm.
After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open.
Oh, the good night button.
Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
Alright. It's all up to
When
me.
the elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then,
That's the second
how about
one.
this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor
No!
to the first floor.
They did the, actually, they did do that, didn't they? Was there another yellow?
When the
There was no yellow
elevator is
one
on the
after that
first floor,
No?
Yes, there was.
You can't go through the door.
It'd be impossible.
Then, after locking they moved the elevator from the and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Give me my health back.
That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it.
Oh,
There
that's
would
where
have
the
been
wire
no
comes
drop
in.
for him to fall and die from.
Did he get
Yes.
hung from the bottom of the elevator?
No, he got hung. So they're on the fourth floor, and they hung him. Wait, where's there to hang him up there?
The pillar. Maybe the pillar?
That's
Where
what I was
fell down?
about to
Pillow would've-
explain before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Silence, pest!
Whoa.
Oh.
Now you're calling me a pest?
Ah, face.
Oh! Fast break has a good point. The doorknob.
Oh, that's why it broke.
That's why it broke.
And the doorknob is a thing.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
Yeah.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
Do not
That
interfere.
arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Nope.
isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
Nope.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
No!
No, you want to agree with that one.
I is agreeing with that.
No, you're contra-
No, blue ones are agreeing with you.
Crap!
Wait, did we just match
If you
broken
arrange
doorknob
it a
with what
certain
we did?
way,
Yes.
you can cause the drop
realized.
within the elevator.
Oh,
So
match
you're
the wire
telling
with
us
the
all-
doorknob.
To
Maybe.
think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Yes.
There we go.
I agree with that.
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob,
If they did something like that, He would have been suspended in midair.
Oh, and
That's
then he
right.
hit his head on
He
the
was
pillar coming
suspended in
down.
midair.
That's why there's oil on it. Oh.
The killer tied up Mekamaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode, tied the tip of the wire into a knot, and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower
Yeah.
and suspended Mekamaru in midair.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like.
And print screen. Though it's not really, the picture doesn't really suggest anything, but it's just the phrasing of the word. Well hung, you say. Thanks for that. Love it. I love it.
You better not finish that sentence.
This is how he trains.
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy. So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
Why?
If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
That's a good point.
So what broke the doorknob off the hinge?
Yeah.
The hammer?
The hammer? If they threw the hammer like a fucking hammer brother up there.
They might
Even if
have.
they suspended Nekomaru from a wire,
Oh.
how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off.
Oh, I fucked
There's
up
no
already.
way they could do that.
Ow, ow. I have
Oh
full health.
no. Wait, how do you get full health?
I don't know. I don't care.
I'm not
Even if
complaining.
they suspended Nekomaru from a... How would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him. There's no way they could do that.
I barely made it.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
On his own.
What?
On his own.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to himself. Now's the time if you want to take... But in that case, you still won't be able to explain the drop.
Ah.
Moving the elevator with Nekomaru inside...
Ow. Retreat.
Damn it!
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from... How would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him. There's no way they could do that.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on it.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to himself. Now's the But in that case, you still won't be able to explain that moving the elevator with Nekomaru is just impossible. End of story.
Hold up. I think it's a timer because it would have woken him up and he would have struggled. Maybe?
Okay.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode.
Got it.
Allow me to cut through those words. What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake
Yeah,
up?
exactly.
Stole my chapstick again.
No, A, you stole my chapstick, and then got mad when I took my chapstick.
No, it wasn't your chapstick. I own all the chapstick in this house.
Are you two? Really?
Are you emphasizing your words as well?
He has an alarm inside his
No,
body.
I meant saying
As long
everything
as
in
it
the
was
house
armed,
is yours.
It would have deactivated his
That's the
sleep mode,
chapstick.
Fuck off.
which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why, if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right?
Do I have any proof? The receipts.
Instinctively, your body
Save
would
all
start
my
moving.
chapstick receipts. with all
Nekomaru probably did exactly
everyone I
that.
buy.
If you did.
Well, that would be... We wouldn't be dating anymore. I think at that point it'd be done.
Yeah.
And then, In order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The reason the doorknob came off is because Nekomaru is always just hyped as fuck. I'm hanging upside down! Ah! He put all his power into riding the doorknob with both hands, but he couldn't open them. But he, like, loosened it, maybe?
Did he weaken it? Is that what you're saying?
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
Here we go. The breakdown's starting.
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Here he turned into a mega pervert.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy, he gets off on this.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too.
Yeah. He collided with the pillar.
Cola came out of his eyes!
Obviously, that was what happened.
I see.
I don't understand why I got full health back, but I'm not gonna
Nekomaru
question
fell
it.
to the floor. He ended up colliding with the
Or was it
pillar.
because we went
Isn't
through
that
the... Was it because we got to the next section of the trial? I think.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon.
No!
My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
I just think it's Kazuichi.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
She's like, you got a new nickname now, and I'm using it.
Stop calling me Baby Gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. Cause even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another
because it's not his
contradiction has been
clock.
birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know.
Okay. Fuyuhiko's account or the wall clock, one of those is probably
What's
it.
his
We
account?
headed for Grape
He saw Nekomaru heading towards the first floor at 5 a.m.
No,
That's
it's
all
not
it
that.
says. Okay. Wall clock.
It's one of the...
At 5:30 a.m., the alarm of the wall clock in a lounge in the Strawberry House second floor went off. Fuyuhiko's at the lounge by coincidence and managed to stop the alarm, but Kazuichi rushed to alert, being alerted by the sound. However, Nagito was apparently the only one who didn't hear it.
I think it's that.
Okay, look at everything else too.
What's the other clock?
Wall clock,
Before 7 a.m., I am
radio
certain.
clock. Radio clock is also receives radio and and it automatically does itself as its time is off. Basically, it's a minute precise clock that cannot be tampered with. Not even to set the time.
Depending on what set it to, the wall clock or the radio clock.
I'm thinking the wall clock, maybe.
I am too.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest. That's gotta be it!
Oh, use the radio clock on her last statement.
Okay, the alarm that caused Nekomaru's death rang at 7:30 a.m., but we discovered his body before 7 a.m.
Because the radio clock specifically says it can't be tampered with.
We headed for Grape Tower.
Before 7 a.m.
But the alarm inside was set for 7.
Nekomaru died.
His time of death and one of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru.
Nope.
No, that's wrong!
I mean, they might have just taken it out completely. Switched them.
I bet that's what they're
No,
going to
the
get
clock
to.
inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
What an idiot!
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Wow.
Such contempt. Human.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
We, the royal we.
Maybe it's a misunderstanding.
I have a crush.
Oh,
I have a crush on
he's
her.
so adorable.
Misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
Oddly specific.
Doubt the clock. There's no mistake. Something was done. But what was it?
Is there another logic dive?
I'm fine with the logic dives. It's the bug. Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I don't care about these. Like, fine. I care more about the
Hangman Gambit.
Hangman Gambit's worse. Uh-oh. It's like I chose the wrong one. Oh no. Sweet snowboard minigame, brah. Question 1. What did Hajime know who the killer is, where the murder, the time in the building? Where the murder happened.
No, the time in the building.
Time in the building, I'm gonna go with... You
Yep.
win. Okay, cool. First one good. Wow. Don't tell me. You what?
Oh.
That was it just felt so wrong to do. Oh god.
Oh, that's
it
so.
It does not make me feel good when I try to do that. Building clocks?
Technically both.
Yeah. You can go with both.
Yeah.
Nope, the yellow path. The building clocks, apparently. Because Nekomaru's clock couldn't be tampered with, apparently, so whatever, we're gonna go with
Well,
that.
I went with tamper with as in like swapped. That's what I was thinking.
Okay. Okay. Oh god. This does not feel right. Which house had the wrong time?
Oh god, I don't remember this.
Both houses, I think. He said all the clocks had the same time.
it's all coming together.
I guess.
Oh, they set all the clocks to Nekomaru's time. Okay.
Uh-huh.
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Save.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
Don't mess with the clocks. Okay.
Clock alarm timer.
Clock alarm timer. Use this alarm to recover from sleep mode. The clocks were set that the clock's alarm stopped at around 7:30 and the alarm was set to 7:30 as well. Okay, fun. Fuyuhiko's account was that he saw Nekomaru walk towards the first floor at 5 a.m. just in case.
Then we can only...
Also, sorry. What's Akane's account exactly? You heard a rumbling noise at 5:30. Ah, it might be Akane's.
So the
thing.
clocks are off by 2 hours.
What's a radio clock?
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
What happened?
Just missed.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
There, I got it right again.
It always happens.
I did it again.
Oh my fucking
I'm the
god!
best.
Ah!
We should
By
have
like
heard the
such a
sound
narrow
when he
margin
fell.
too. It was amazing.
Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
I'm the best at this mode. Don't you ever forget that.
Grumbling?
Fucking god! That's twice in the same game you've done that
No,
dumb
that's,
shit.
that's
That's
only the
three
third time.
times.
Third time.
Oh my
Third
god!
time.
I thought it was just
keeping
an
track.
earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from
Fucker.
when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that
By
noise
one
too.
frame. True.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge.
Ultimate lucky streamer.
No. That was the ultimate lucky streamer. I'd have like 5,000 people watching us right now.
Maybe you're lucky because you don't have that many people
Yeah, you're right.
watching
I don't want that many people watching me. Holy shit.
yeah.
The time I had like 3,000 people watching me at the same time because a really popular streamer like rated my channel. Like we were both playing Skyrim and I was the second top person playing Skyrim. He was the first and he was done playing, so he's like, "Hey, go to the next person's channel." And I had like 3,000 people watching me play Skyrim.
Holy crap!
For like 24 hours. It was like 24-hour stream too. I was doing.
What is it?
Huh.
Sonia?
Crazy. That guy's name was Dan's Gaming, I believe. And I called him Daniel, and everyone thought that was hilarious. Ha! I called him Daniel. Wow, his name's Dan. It's like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have 3,000 people. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh, wow. That sound
I
everyone
forgot
heard?
Big Dick
I did
Nagito
not
was
hear
a
it at all.
Big Dick Nagito. Is it Big Dick Nagito? He obviously typed it in wrong because there's nothing came up for him.
No, it did. It says Mufas right there.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Big Dick. Well, okay, I want to make... There's going to be 2 of these, then. I want to make another command. Can I make another command? I have 5 more slots set. Hold on. So there's going to be 2 Big Dick Nagitos.
Can you make 2?
Yeah, there's one... They're not the same exact thing.
How are they not the same?
Hold on, you'll see. There's Big Dick Nagito and Big Dick Nagito.
But why?
Because... Hold on. Just let me do this. He's not the only one. I don't know. So, now, the ultimate lucky student is Big Dick Nagito. Meanwhile, Big Dick Nagito is just what a big dick. He's just an asshole. Because he's an asshole now. Before he was just lucky, now he's a dick.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's...
If we use that
Stop
rumbling
skipping
sound as
it!
a reference,
No.
we might be able to figure out how much our
Yelling at
time
me.
is off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Akane's useful for something, finally.
Excellent work, Akane.
You woke up and looked at a clock. You did all the work. 2 hours.
2 hours.
I see!
No skip.
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? That much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they could lure out just Nekomaru.
Huh.
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing,
Oh, I'm thinking about
you'd
it
definitely
backwards.
get Nekomaru to
Okay,
the tower
I got it.
alone. From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
A specific thing. Let me figure it out. Monokuma Tai Chi. Massage time? It's massage time. 5 Monokuma Tai Chi.
I see!
Yeah,
But it's at
7.
That's it. The killer made use
And
of
he
the
left at
Monokuma
5.
Tai Chi activity in the morning.
Right.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Grape Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning...
It was really 7 a.m.
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Ah!
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Everyone, he said everyone ditched.
Oh, that's right. Now that makes sense.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad.
What?
Liar! I'm right!
That's not a thing.
That's not it.
I've never heard
It's
of it either.
incorrect.
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Oh?
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
I didn't realize he's got like his scars on both sides of his head.
Oh, he does.
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge.
Was it Nagito?
We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
Who was in the
Nagito.
You're the only
He
one!
never came out of his room.
Well, he can't hear it.
The one who wasn't there. It's you.
Oh, they're gonna get
Right,
to that. We're ahead of
Nagito?
the story.
Yes.
Okay.
I remember we figured that out.
We figured that out
That's
earlier.
right.
Okay.
Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something!
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
If
First
I
of all,
may
there's
be
not a
frank,
ring here for you to do that.
Even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the
God,
weak.
these cases are so
Not
long.
only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House, but I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too. I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
We're gonna logic dive too. No, it's gonna be the Hangman game.
Well, what's the word then? Room?
Is it deluxe? No.
Something room.
Something.
Oh, I don't know.
No, it's not even room.
Is it deluxe room? Maybe. Let's try that.
It's not enough letters. Wait.
It's L. I'm trying it. Yeah, deluxe works. Actually,
What's the last letter?
E?
You don't spell deluxe with an E.
Yes, you do. You can.
Oh.
You fool! Where's my X? There's my X. Fuck you. Oh, I need E's. E's. R's. U. Okay. O's. Oh god, things are happening. Oh god, there's my O. Another O. Out there, everything's gonna fucking. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Here. M's. M's. Room.
Oh, room.
It's an S.
Plural. God, this game is so stupid. Oh no.
Got it.
Where's my X should only be asked in times of desperation.
Where's my X?
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right? If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation.
If one of the guys is the killer.
Well, yeah.
Well, because
Actually
Well,
noticed
you do not.
that.
There's only
Nice
3 girls
catch,
left. They're not gonna
Hajime.
kill. They have to kill 2 guys.
No.
in this case.
What I'm
Ultimate
saying is
Reserve
there were
Corps
4
student
deluxe
talent?
rooms. 2 of the girls, Narito, and someone else.
Yeah, Mekamaru was in the other one.
Was he? No, he wasn't.
Oh, he was in a standard room.
Right.
Now then,
Oh.
you guys must
So-
understand by
so-
now, right?
One of the guys should not have been there for
Hold
the
on
alarm.
a sec.
Now, are they supposed to have a... Did they ever lay out who was in all, the entire guest room list? Is there a map that shows us that? A card? No.
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Was it?
No, it was
Kazuichi.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it was Kazuichi.
Yeah, then he wouldn't have come out to hear the alarm.
Right, so he's the killer.
Decisive factor?
Select somebody. It was me! Can you select yourself? You! Oh, really?
So who's the other one that was in the deluxe room?
Gundam?
Was it Gundam?
No!
You're the only
Whoa! We're one away from getting your thing!
Are we?
Yes, we are! We needed one more free time!
Oh shit, you're right.
Ah!
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same
Damn it,
house
that means it's
on
not
the same floor.
Not annoying
He couldn't
asshole.
hear it.
Fuck.
Aww,
And Sonya's about to lose her boyfriend.
No!
Why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it...
Gundam?
There is only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Aww.
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Me?
Oh, because Fuyuhiko
After
would
you
have seen
saw
him.
Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go
Oh,
back.
that's Momini.
No, it's just two people's fingers going like, yeah.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room.
Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Supreme of another world bellowing for a
Oh,
sacrifice.
now I'm sad. We were just getting to know Gundam.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found
Why
out.
didn't he just sneak past?
That's what I was thinking too.
That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
10.
Huh?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human.
Oh, he's so adorable.
The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Is that your argument?
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Wait. Because now we're saying it's obvious. What if it's not him?
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean a class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it?
Hmm?
At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later.
Okay.
And finish this opening act already.
You said opening act again!
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
I'm getting confused now. I was like, wait a
Yeah,
second, where's
what?
shit again? Grape House is on the bottom, Strawberry House is on the top. I thought Strawberry House's control panel was the broken one.
It was.
And what's wrong with that?
Quick. Was that a thing down here? The Button House and Strawberry House. But didn't you just say that Grape House thing was broken?
I don't remember.
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing, which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
Oh.
Oh?
Okay. Make your arguments. Which one? Can you heat does account for wall clock and the web clock? Oh, God.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
Wait. No, well, there's Nagito's sudden appearance.
Is that as a truth bullet?
Yes, it is. He got through some unknown method.
Okay.
As long as that elevator was broken,
Not in here.
your
though.
assumption collapses.
Okay, they might just take
Plus,
something
the
else.
elevator was
See everything we
broken
got.
at Grape House.
No.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Huh?
Or if there was a secret passageway.
Oh.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me?
The accomplice
Why don't we
might
stop
be
this
it.
already?
What? How do you?
That's a lot.
What bullet do you have to? You're agreeing with the accomplice.
The contact elevator was at Grape House when the. Okay, okay, that might have actually been what happened there. Hold on.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
Well, I think the accomplice
As long as
was
that
the-
elevator was broken,
with the,
your assumption collapses.
The contact elevator.
Plus,
maybe?
the elevator was broken at Grape House.
Do you take it and use it against that?
if the killer
No,
cannot
I'm gonna
return to
agree
Strawberry
with my
House,
accomplice from Fuyuhiko.
Since I was at Strawberry
With
House
the
at that
contact
time,
elevator.
there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Not that one.
Damn it!
Oh no.
That elevator was
Clock
the
alarm
only means
timer.
of.
Wait, should I be taking statements from? Okay, taking statements and. Oh, I know. I know it.
As long as that elevator was broken,
Well, I think I know
your
what to do.
assumption collapses.
What are you gonna use on that?
I know.
Plus, the
I know,
elevator
I know,
was
I know.
broken at
Oh,
Grape
you're gonna
House.
agree with the accomplice?
No.
if the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House
Something
at that
Akane
time,
says.
there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
This one.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
That.
Oh.
How much
okay.
longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
The hamsters fucked the elevator up. Those are his accomplices.
That elevator was the only means of travel between.
Yes! There you go.
No, that's wrong.
Dick Nagito taught me so.
No, there should have been
That
another
was supposed to
way
be
to
the
move
hard
between
one,
the
I
two houses
think. And I
without
just
the
like, oh
elevator.
yeah.
Such a method does not exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Big Dick Nagito, where are you?
You're the only one! Nagito, you should know.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right? There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show up. But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon,
Well,
which is on the first floor of
hate
Strawberry
you,
House.
Nagito.
After I opened the door and went down, surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Meaning, the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
For reasons.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Whoa.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, You should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Did you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I'm gonna miss him.
Wire, unite buttons, different
The
The wire, maybe?
Let's see what he says.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist,
Jeez.
you could travel through multiple planes.
Ah!
Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion.
Can you just say
Shall I
frail
feed you
twice?
to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down.
What is going on?
I don't know. I won. Somehow.
Oh my god.
I already proved a secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Huh?
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion,
Why is
at
that
least
something you
pray
can
to
cut?
the key which dwells in the light.
The maelstrom of blind confusion.
Oh.
The killer went to the Octagon. The wire, maybe.
No, because the wire was used to kill him.
No, the wire was proof that he's been to the Octagon because you can only get the wire inside of the Octagon room. That's what I think.
Is the hammer?
The hammer wasn't an option,
okay.
just the wire.
Know the limits of your own reasoning.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur!
Oh, I'm gonna miss him. This is
Don't
the
want
best
to drown in
rebuttal.
the maelstrom.
Yep.
Allow me to cut through those words. The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body, the hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
Uh-oh.
It seems this is the end.
Oh no.
Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long
Are we not
summary
doing
of
a comic
the
book?
case.
We're gonna do the.
Are we not?
But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
Hey, what are you...
My comic book! Hey! You can't just do that!
First of all, by messing with
Is
all the
he really
clocks in
doing
the
his
building,
shtick?
Gundam tried
He's
to
just
lure
doing it himself.
Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by that
Oh, he's
point.
just doing the
He's
comic
just
book
doing
right now.
yeah.
Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well,
They've
it's
got the music and
obvious he'd
everything.
attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And, without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay?
Listen, all of you, shut up! I'm not done!
Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru, so by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting it.
Hold on! What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
She really doesn't, though.
It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
Oh.
Is that what you were yelling at Sonya the past couple of nights?
Oh. Poor guy. I'm just gonna write that as a final line. Well, there's this poor guy. poor Gundam. Alright.
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck.
His
To
Dark
press
Fate
it,
was a
I'd have to
destruction.
get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument. It was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
Just as you requested, I will provide an argument, leaving no choice. Yeah! Panic talk.
Oh, it's DDR.
I don't know what to do.
I won't let
Never
you.
know what to do.
I somehow still make it work every time. I don't know what I'm doing.
Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver!
What cadavers?
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
This is the end!
Meat on bone.
Oh my fucking god.
Meat on ham bone.
Meat on ham bone?
Even if you didn't
Bone
get
on the
behind
meat.
Nekomaru,
Meat on the
you
bone.
press the button on the back of
Right.
his neck. As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Oh?
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Of course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Oh yeah.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right? Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Mekamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Yeah, you're-
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say
Aww.
you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own 2 hands.
I mean, Akane's just gonna strangle you right now. He's right next to you. I get to do the comic now, you asshole.
Alright, remember to look at the question block first.
Yeah, remember. Who set the alarm? Akane
Why
also...
why is he comatose in there?
I woke up at... The doorknob came off. What did they do to the alarm clock? Right
Aw,
here.
Mechamaru's so happy.
Right there. He threw the hamsters. The psychic power.
Oh, I love this rendition.
Neko's Maru's weaknesses. I don't know. Feet. Wait. Here. No. Ow. He destroyed what after leaving the tower? Oh, this comes later. He's still hanging.
Good lord, this is long. Oh, right there.
And that finally is there. They do the alarm clock in Nekomaru's chest. They didn't do anything to it, right?
No.
Who heard the rumbling noise? Well, I can't.
No, it's us there. Right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finally, Jesus. Alright, we're at the end.
The hamster pressed it!
He pressed it. Hamster
and murder!
What?
Who gathered at the lounge? Oh.
So we gotta go back.
What's that one?
Wrapping the chain around. I think that's. It's not this one. That's already there.
What's that question mark say?
What was the fake
the
weapon left in
hammer.
the tower?
Okay.
Destroyed what after leaving the tower?
Oh, there we go.
This? Okay. Hamsters and murder?
Oh, the doorknob goes there. Yeah, 'cause it's already tied right there.
Okay. Now please use hamsters and murder. Nekomaru's weakness is hamsters and
Hamsters
murder.
and murder.
But press this. There we go. Okay. Vehicle can't sleep. Run feet. That's a huge hammer.
Oh, that's the weapon that was left at this crime scene.
You press the button to Great Hall. Who was in the lounge early morning? Hiko. Who set the alarm? Blue alarm is a clock. Alive. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Long ways to go. The fake weapon. Hammer. Okay. Alright, that's all. That's stock. Who gathered at the lounge? These three. It's going back this way first. Okay. And then I think there's like one or two only left, and that's it. All the way to the right. Look at him!
He's so happy!
Tai Chi! Got it.
Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations,
Comes
the
walking
killer
in
went to
like,
Strawberry
yeah,
Tower with
bitch.
necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon which you can enter once you clear the final dead room.
Why is he in a
discovered the
Sailor
secret
Moon
of the funhouse
pose?
faster
I
than
know.
anybody else.
Why not?
That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But
Sure.
the killer was
What
waiting
does
for
that
him
say?
there.
For Dark Demons of Destruction, okay. Aww.
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good
With
night
the
button
power
on the back
of
of Nekomaru's neck.
hamsters.
This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending, and Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful, and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob, but because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room. That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
Why does he look so gay in that photo?
Yeah, right.
Splendid. That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Stop. Stop it already.
Punch him.
Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe you killed Nekomaru. I cannot believe something like that.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
Okay.
Oh, there's no... Okay.
No. For the first time the case is like, okay, we're gonna actually get out here.
Right.
I didn't do too bad. Like for one or two sections. I got a B! Give me my coins. Yeah.
We didn't get Gundam's underwear!
This result isn't all that exciting. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever!
What?
Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
This trial was short.
2.5 hours is short.
That's short! Other trials were longer than that. Yay! It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right, the one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing funhouse was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
Yay! I said all that without biting my tongue.
Now then.
I've all decided the killers. Let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on, it's true that the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident's over. We can't finish yet until we hear from Gundam.
Jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like.
Fall, my
What
tears.
do you want to talk to one who's lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just merely be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
Is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct?
How
You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. Huh?
fine.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
This
If
too
he was the
must
one
be
trying
the
to cling
will
to
of
life, there are many
causality.
ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain. Fine then, I shall reveal it all.
Let's make history.
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse, and I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower.
We know we just made this
And
comic.
this is what happened. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. Humph, I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away or even called for help, but he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose to fight that risk that life and death.
That is...
A fight that risks life and death?
I just said that, motherfucking bitch.
Well, you're gonna die anyway.
He was serious, too. He gave it his all for trying to kill me. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I can see it!
Nobody would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
This scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
Really?
That's a great line.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, lords of darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
Wow.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru need I. Your blood will drench the foundation of my empire.
That is...
Why did you fight? We were all friends. Why could you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still...
Woman, I can't understand a goddamn thing you're saying. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you.
Let me tell you.
However, I
this.
must say this. You were a dead fish in bed.
Oh!
What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
Nothing courageous about that. This is abandonment, a mere feeling of resignation.
Wait, you're telling us just to wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen. Oh wait, that's not my line.
Yeah, whatever. Have our friends kill each other. You mean that you'd rather die?
Fall,
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone had been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you will die!
Yeah, that. Giving up on life, that's just an insult to life itself.
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term dog eat dog? Cannibalism?
You're dumb.
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespans engage... No, you're dumb. They're actually talking about cannibalism.
Oh.
Listen well!
That is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of killing is evil, then what would you call killing giving up on life yourself?
I shall engulf
If a
this
world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy towards life. I get it!
I renounce you!
I get it!
You.
Goddamn, we get it already. You keep saying the same fucking thing, just different ways, motherfucker.
But...
Sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why he fought, right?
Damn it.
Ugh.
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless of what I already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth.
Fall, my
Even
dear.
so, don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh,
That belief is why you committed your crime?
you...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do that Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Unlike Nagito, I did it only once, but compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was a mere child's play.
Well,
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that, well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for your own sake, did you? I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question.
My name is Gundam
Who the
Tanaka.
hell do you think I am? An anime line that's said in all the animes? I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd
What
sacrifice...
was his ultimate talent? I forgot.
The ultimate animal breeder. Or
Oh,
just
yeah.
they call it breeder, but I just assume he's the ultimate Pokemon trainer
Yeah.
or something. Like, okay, sure.
Fade like
Not
dust
in a million.
in the wind.
No, not in a billion. Not in 10,000 billion years. In the name of pandemonium, it is impossible. Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that. Now then, let me be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Yay, got it. I prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder. Oh no! He's gonna get fucked by a horse!
Oh no!
They're gonna Mr. Hands him, aren't they?
Oh no!
Please wait!
He's either gonna he's gonna get fucked by a horse or like by 1,000 hamsters or something.
I beg of you!
Oh,
Monokuma, please help Gundam!
oh no.
Huh?
Miss Sonia!
I beg of you!
I beg of you!
How pitiful.
Sonia, an act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as you. Jay knows cease. It had to be a horse, right? Gundam! It's fine to start for reals, right?
Fine.
Yes, it is time to start for realsies.
Oh my god.
What is it, my 4 dark devas of destruction?
They're like, oh, who's gonna fucking feed us?
Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared 4 dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor.
And you'll only be living for another 6 months or so, so whatever.
I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously!
Aww.
That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end!
Aww.
Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Aw, I'm gonna miss you, Gundam. Thank you for
that was a highlight moment for everything.
Thank you for killing.
Let's give
Nekamaru.
it everything
Why'd
we've
you say
got.
thank you?
It's
Your favorite boy.
punishment time!
Your 2 favorite boys
I
died in the
know.
same chapter.
That's sad. Well, 2 of your girls died in the same chapter.
Yeah, but Chiaki's my girl. She ain't dead.
Yet.
No! Don't you say that. Okay, so I hope he gets... Is he gonna get... What the fuck?
What is this?
He's gonna get
Did he
trampled
get
by
trampled
buffalo-
by
animals. Ultimate, he's got a Full Metal Alchemist
Oh my
thing going on too.
god.
Just stand here. Oh, let them go. Let them go. Yeah, that's my little ridge. This is he's gonna make his alchemy. He's making it pretty quick.
I'm not making it fast enough. You need to cast something.
It's actually working. Oh, shit! It doesn't work.
Fucking Monokuma tap 2 blue and counterspell that bitch.
No! He's not dead though. No, he's dead. He's with hamsters and bunnies in the sky.
What?
The angels are gonna get him. Oh my god!
Oh no!
Wow! Wow! But if he's evil, why is he going to heaven?
Oh, the hamsters are sad.
No, they're gonna die too, because no one's gonna take care of them.
Oh no!
Gundam! No! After Gundam's gone, the spirit of his parting words still lingered deep in our chest. He kept screaming about pandemonium or something. I don't know.
Aww.
Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? That's what the right thing to do. I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
Damn it! I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn
Fuyuhiko, you're small. Get over here.
Throw my shirt off my chest.
Y'all spent so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit, every one last one of you. The biggest piece of shit is me!
The worst.
Damn it, why am I so weak?
Oh.
Such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
You are right. This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends.
I also lost my fuck buddy. Fuck!
Now there's just fucking Cola Man over there. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell. I presume he will be. Aww.
She crying like a little
Aww. Bitch. Shut up. She lost her fuck buddy.
Yeah, she did. You're right. You're right. I said that already. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Okay. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain.
Wiggle your big toe.
We can't allow that. No big toe wiggling for you. So how long are you guys gonna stand around chatting? The class trial's over, so it's okay for you to hurry back to Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Hold on! How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? Seriously, how long is he gonna keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Now then. Alright, after feeling like so down for so long and all calling y'all a piece of shit and whatever, I'm happy now. Let's get some food.
It's like, hey, hold on a sec. That motion shift is too damn fast.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right? Although I still fucking hate you, you weird perv.
She's certainly something else.
But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Then let's go back for now and eat. And then after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
And Sonia's just crying in the corner.
Let's just do our best again.
This happy ass music.
Yeah, you're right. So just like,
I miss that dick.
And with that, the class trial has come to an end. Once again, we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial, but at that moment we were able to forget about the dark despair looming around us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight.
Oh.
Nagito.
And was in my room.
I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette.
Oh, that face.
He never told us about anything.
Yeah.
This scene is important. I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else, too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information. Oh.
Well,
I guess they were too busy with other matters, or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things could get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
Damn it.
This should never be forgotten. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this. Alright. The bomb.
Monokuma appears!
Monokuma has arrived! Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why is the lonely little Naruto Dorito? Are you all alone tonight, too?
What's the
Need a
matter?
little fuck buddy? It ain't gonna be me. So what's up? Your face looks scary. So you can tell. Perhaps you found out who the traitor is. You know me well.
Wow.
Is that what I'd like to say? But unfortunately, I haven't learned that yet. I see. So even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown's gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love?
Hey.
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room. Oh yeah, what about it? There was information about 16 people in that file. I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
You don't even
There's
know.
a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
This file contains documents that were created at the Hope Speak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right. I just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
But
if this file even contains information about the traitor, was that person also a former student of Hope Speak Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
hey,
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
well,
That's not my point.
right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that?
You're getting
Well,
all
you're
riled
splendidly
up.
correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Momni after losing the magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Their existence means nothing, huh?
No.
Well, that's just not how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different.
Shing!
After all, that person is the evil future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff. That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Huh?
Cooperation?
Hey,
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please.
Yep.
Yep. If that's the case, I should be able to cooperate somewhat too.
Right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is. I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
No.
Honestly, that's a big no-no.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I want to make everyone in the group feel despair. That includes you too.
Well,
I knew you would say that. Besides, I wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on.
Aw.
Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
you're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself and despair exist. You're right, you're a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason.
Huh?
Makoto. Reminds you? I don't know what you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, they must be extremely unlucky.
Like...
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Wow.
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
What?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. An existence that would be called the ultimate hope. The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him.
Hey,
there's one more thing I want to ask you.
see?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Huh? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on the island?
Hey.
Well, answer my question. If that's the case, if that person's already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? Who's the traitor? Oh, we'll get to that in a sec, I guess. Hold on. No. It's happening more. Days left 5 until something happens. A bomb or something happens or someone shows up. Who knows? My guess on who the traitor is still Byakuya, and that Byakuya was in a fat suit, and when he got stabbed, he didn't get stabbed all the way, and he's just hiding out in the island. That's my theory as to the traitor. What if fucking skinny Byakuya just showed up later on out of nowhere? He was like, you know what? Wouldn't that be fucked up?
Actually,
that's
believable.
It's only because it's possible, but it's probably not what it is. But that'd be funny if it was actually that. Jay, can the pic I sent you on Discord be the thumbnail? No, don't tell me it's gonna be Gamer Girl.
She was a gamer girl. She said, "See you later."
No.
Male.
Hajime hentai? That's a really, really small... Dude, you gotta increase the size of that file. That's a super small
you got
thumbnail.
A big Dick Nagito that thumbnail.
Yeah, you got a big Dick Nagito up the thumbnail a little bit. But yeah, I would probably use that if you get me the proper resolution. So, okay. The traitor, God... I mean, it could be funny. It's like, it's just Hajime, isn't it? Or something stupid like that. And you're really just directing everything behind the scenes. I don't know.
I think you're onto something with Byakuya.
I don't think it's true.
I think it's...
I was making shit up. I was bullshitting, though. I don't think that's real. It would be completely unexpected. That's why it's like, well, this game, anything can happen. Right? But it's like, nah, I don't really think that's actually what's going to happen. But, I don't know, it's like, who knows? It's just Sonya for whatever reason. It's like, makes no fun. It has to be something like a bombshell sort of thing.
And, like, the traitor nothing has done anything, like, traitor worthy yet, you know what I mean? Like, they haven't...
No one. I was fucking convinced it was the goddamn... mechanic.
I was too.
And now we have to go through another chapter with him at least one. No. He he was mentally breaking down partway through
Right.
that trial. I was like, huh. Damn it. All right, I think we're good tonight.
Thank you, Kaiser90.
Yeah, thanks for the compliment. We enjoy doing it. We
Yes.
we have a lot of fun with this.
Yes.
Okay, tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. Gotta start the new chapter. All right, guys. Good night. I will put another. I've got only like one more backlog of Danganronpa video put on YouTube, so I'll do that. And we'll be back tomorrow, unless we say otherwise. So, all right, cool. Bye.
See ya.